In the new trailer, we were shown a new location that we didn't see in the teasers for episode 5, the president's office. It looks like in the new adventure, Pomni will be the president and Ragatha will be the vice president. It is possible that the president's office, Savannah and office are one big location. The 5th episode will feature a debate between Pomni and Caine. Gummigoo will return and will be Pomni's rival in the presidential election. In this video, I will tell you all the secrets of the new location. In the trailer, we were shown a lot of scenes related to the president's office. We saw almost all the main characters in this location, so it will definitely play an important role in the events of the 5th episode. That said, we didn't see a single scene in the trailer that showed the office location and the old computer that Pomni was working at in one of the teasers. This suggests that the president's office and the office are the same location. First, we can notice that Pomni's work uniform in the office teaser and Pomni's clothes in the president's office are completely the same. In addition, there is a large stack of papers on the desk in the president's office. Similar stacks of papers can be seen in the office teaser as well. Secondly, there is a scene in the trailer where Pomni is trying to defuse a bomb. Judging from the background and Pomni's clothes, this scene refers to the president's office. We can notice that Ragatha is standing there wearing the same dark glasses that she wore in the teaser. On the other hand, in the trailer, we can also see a scene where Jax is in the president's office next to Pomni, wearing a hunter costume that refers to the Shroud adventure. This brings up the idea that the office, the Shroud, and the president's office are the same location. I also have a theory about what the adventure in the president's office will be about. There is a scene in the trailer where Caine and Bubblegum are saying something into a microphone and speaking behind a podium. I think there will be a debate between Pomni and Caine. The goal of the adventure will be to lead Pomni to victory in the presidential election, but Caine won't be the only competitor. There is a scene in the trailer that shows a promotional booth with Gummigoo's face in the background. I think he will appear in this adventure and will be another competitor for Pomni in the presidential election. Now let's discuss the latest teaser that recently appeared on Glitch's Twitter feed. The new teaser is a short video, which is an excerpt from the 5th episode. This scene was shown to us in a recent trailer, but due to Bubble's poor work, all the footage we saw in the trailer was just in terrible quality. In some cases, it was hard to even make out what was happening on screen. This teaser shows one of the scenes in good quality and gives us a better idea of how the adventures in episode 5 will begin. The action takes place in the digital circus tent. We can infer from Caine's gesticulation that he has finished introducing the new adventure to the main characters and has decided to immediately send them to one of the new locations. To do so, Caine has opened an orange portal, but this portal has significant differences from the ones we've seen before. First of all, up until this point, Caine had always only opened vertical portals to make it convenient for the heroes to get in and out. This time, Caine decided to open a horizontal portal fairly high above the ground. Secondly, to make the beginning of the adventure as unpleasant as possible for the main characters, Caine created a portal capable of pulling the heroes in like a vacuum cleaner. We can notice that all the main characters look worried or annoyed about what's going on. Usually, most characters volunteer to go on an adventure. But this time, Caine had to force a portal to pull every character to him. I think there's a clear reason why even Jax isn't excited about the opportunity to participate in a new adventure. Most likely, before the adventure began, the main characters had already noticed that something was wrong with Caine. In the process of explaining the details of the adventure, he may have started glitching. All the characters realize that their safety during the adventure is completely dependent on Caine's condition, so all the characters refuse to participate in the adventure. This made Caine very angry. He is always eager to involve everyone in his adventures, so he created a portal that no one could escape from. I noticed that when the main characters were being sucked into the portal, Zubal's head started flying into the portal much earlier than the rest of her body parts. After that, all the other body parts also started separating and flying away alternately. This suggests that Zubal's body appeared to be in pieces before Caine even opened the portal. I'm betting that the Gloinks who stayed in the circus tent after the 1st episode could have stalked Zubal and taken her body apart again for fun. The recently released teaser for episode 5 was the first in a long time where we were finally shown Caine and hinted at his involvement in new events. I managed to notice that the Wacky Watch website has been updated again. There is a new post there related to this teaser. Thanks to this update, we can get a better understanding of the main issue that will be addressed in episode 5. The Wacky Watch screen shows a short looped animation. Caine is in a room with a black and white checkered floor. I'm assuming this is the floor of the digital circus tent. So that's where Caine is. At one point, he abruptly turns to the camera and snaps his fingers. Usually, Caine snaps his fingers when he activates his abilities, creating something, changing something, or moving something. I think this moment will show up in the episode itself. Caine, for whatever reason, decides to step in and make things difficult for the heroes during their adventure. And after all, he's never allowed himself to interfere in this way before. Obviously, something strange is happening to him. Next to Caine, an encrypted message in Morse code is displayed in the frame. After deciphering it, a mysterious text emerges. The first 6 characters are commonly known distress signals, SOS and CQD. I think everyone understands the meaning of SOS, and CQD stands for Come Quick, Danger. What follows is the phrase, I am losing my mind. I have a few assumptions about who is sending this signal and for what reason. The first theory is that the signal is sent by the main characters themselves. Earlier, we made a lot of theories about which of the new locations will appear in the 5th episode. Judging by the latest teaser, all new locations will be presented at once, and the movements between them will be chaotic and crazy, which literally drives the heroes crazy. The second version is Caine himself going crazy and asking for help. His program malfunctions, which is the reason for the strangeness of the new adventures. At the end of the message, there is another phrase, also hi. I'm pretty sure that only Caine could add such a phrase after all the previous words. It further confirms that something serious is happening to him. It looks like in episode 5, the characters will have to go through a series of glitches and try to help Caine deal with his malfunctions. Also, Glitch and Gooseworks have previously used Caesar's cipher to hide secret messages. I tried applying the Caesar cipher to this inscription with different keys, but never got a meaningful text. If you have your own ideas about possible additional encrypted messages, be sure to share them in the comments. While everyone is focused on the new updates to the Wacky Watch website and Twitter Glitch, Digital Circus fans have almost completely forgotten about Gooseworks' Tumblr. Meanwhile, something interesting has popped up there. Gooseworks posted a screenshot of Kinger looking at something in a dark room with bulging eyes. My guess is that this scene takes place in the same location that previously showed the main characters and a mysterious figure in a dark room illuminated by a bright white light. A screenshot from Tumblr shows that the walls in this room cast a bluish hue. This could hint that the characters have entered the so-called room beyond the map. I've put forward a similar theory before. It refers to the strange space that Pomni and Gummigoo fell into during a truck chase in episode 2, a place where various items and NPCs used in the adventures of this zone are collected. Also, I have a theory as to why Kinger looks so scared in the screenshot. To figure it out, it's worth remembering the office image from the Wacky Watch website. It describes how the characters handle office work, and at the very end it adds, Kinger has yet again summoned the A4 paper demon from the 9th circle of hell. I don't think this phrase should be taken literally in relation to the office scene, but it may well be related to the darkroom images. The mysterious figure we see may be the same paper demon or some other monster. It's probably what caused Kinger's fear in the first place. I also have my own theory regarding the Savannah adventure. We already know that the main characters will be in this location in the 5th episode, but it remains a mystery who will be their enemy. The teaser only hinted that Jax will be hunting some endangered animal, but within the Digital Circus universe, we already know of one endangered species, the marmalade crocodiles. They inhabit the village where Gummigoo and his friends Max and Chad are from. The crocodile species is threatened by a mysterious disease, which is why Gummigoo once robbed the Candy Kingdom to get maple syrup, which he claims can cure crocodiles of all ailments. If Jax does indeed hunt crocodiles specifically, the heroes will once again have to face Gummigoo, and possibly his mother. Encountering Gummigoo's mom will definitely not be an easy experience for the team. Gummigoo revealed that his mother is a true warrior who taught him everything he knows how to do. The truck chase in episode 2 has already shown how dangerous jelly crocodiles can be. My guess is that the crocodile village will be set in the style of a western, and in such a setting, Gummigoo's mom will appear as a cowboy. If we remember what kind of truck the crocodiles used to come to Candy Kingdom, it's safe to say that, in the upcoming conflict, they'll be able to counter Jax with fighting vehicles, guns, and lassos. However, even all of this does not guarantee them victory. It's important to remember that in Digital Circus, any NPC is mortal. They can be killed just like living creatures in the real world. At the same time, players' bodies are virtually invulnerable. We haven't yet seen a single threat that can kill a player. At most, only wounds. In my opinion, only ghosts. An angel from the 3rd episode looked really dangerous for the players, but even their effect on the mind is hardly permanent. In any case, Caine can always step in and fix things. The only real threat to the players is abstraction. Thus, the outcome of Jax's battle with the crocodiles will likely depend on the actions of the other main characters. My guess is that Pomni and crew will side with the jelly crocodiles and stop Jax. This moment could be a great opportunity for a frank conversation about Jax's psychological traumas and the reasons for his violent behavior towards others. What do you think about that? Why don't the characters want to go on an adventure? Why did Caine decide to open a portal that sucks the players in? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them. Remember that the best comments will make it into the new videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck everyone, and bye-bye.